Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing Memorial Day nails, and I know I told you that I was going to show you some of my other polishes, and I will, but I did want to go ahead and put these on my own nails instead of my nail tips. So the red is Salon Perfect Newsflash 371, so these are reflective polishes. This one's a bit thick. It seems like it needs maybe some clear in there. Because it's more than just like needing thinner. It needs something else. Because the blue was much better. So I did one coat actually, but it's so thick, that's all the red needed. And then the blue is also Salon Perfect's reflective polish. Make it flashy, 375. And this one, I did two coats. And then because it is um, real heavy glitter, it wasn't too gritty feeling, but I felt like if I'm going to stamp over it, I better go ahead and add a glitter top coat. So I did Salon Perfect Glitter Gloss Top Coat, 626. And I know I didn't plan that out. I just now realized that's actually Salon Perfect as well. Okay, so my main thing is these are, memorial nails. So just in case, if you don't know what Memorial Day means, it is to honor military personnel who have died in service to the country. It is a day of remembrance for those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And I also just want to say that my heart goes out to all of the families that were left behind. So I really wanted like a memorial nail. So I was looking through my plates, and unfortunately, I don't have a cross image of all the things. I don't have a cross image because one plate that I had looked at that has one, um, I didn't like the other stuff on it. So unfortunately, I don't have one. I'm gonna have to make my own and hope it turns out. So I'm gonna go to Maniology M474, and I'm torn between these and these. I think I'm gonna do this. So I want my cross to be white to represent like a military cross. So I'm going to go to Maniology's Balm White B170. I'm going to just get part of it and place it on my nail, and then I'll have to get it again and turn it to the side to make a cross. So it may end up being wonky, but I want a cross, so just is what it is. I'll try to make it look as nice as I can. Okay, I knew I have to get off some stuff. Also want to make this top more straight. Now if it gets too dry, I'm just going to have to apply some sticky base, which is fine. Okay, let me see. Oh, I made it. Okay, maybe it'll be okay. I think I got it a bit too long. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to see if it'll stick on here. I just took off part of it because I don't want it too long. Oh, oh, made it fold a little bit. Okay, I've actually peeled it off. It came right off. I'm thinking actually I'm gonna go down. Let me see if this. I think I'm gonna do this line instead. Oh, which line did I say? That's because okay, this one. Because that other one that's almost as big as the other one. Okay, again, don't need it that long. Okay. All right, let me try to get a little bit more centered. I'm not good at the centering stuff. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more of it so that I can turn it the other way. Let me see if that's too long. Yeah. Look, I'm one of those I have to just work with what I got. I know it's not the best, but it's the importance behind it. So I'm also going to do that on this nail and I'll be back. So now I'm going to go to this plate that I have, STZ-N05. I want to get this rose here. I don't think I'm going to get the leaves, at least not in this pickup. I'm going to go ahead and go in with Maniology's Acorn B498 and I'll reverse stamp it. So I'll just take off the leaves. So I don't want them in that color if I do end up keeping them. Also going to take a little bit of this off. Okay, so I'm going to give that a second to dry. I also need to pick it up one more time and I'll be back. Okay, I've got those. Do you guys ever get a cotton ball you don't like? I swear I had the most finicky cotton ball. I was like, okay, that's enough of you. Let me change you. I also, well, let me tell you what I'm doing using first. LA Colors in Maryland. I also have a darker red, but I think this one might show up better on the blue. I was going to say on the red, but it's going on the blue. But I also just wanted to say that I think that when our military does come, like when they come back, they deserve to have the support they need, to get back into the regular everyday life and their families as well. I realize this is about Memorial, but I just thought that would be um, a good time for me just to mention that. I had years ago, probably, oh my goodness, 12 years ago. Yeah, maybe even longer, but it stuck with me this whole time. But I had run into a lady at a store at Walmart in another town and a town over. And it was like after Christmas sales and all that. And I was there with my kids, or one of them. I can't remember now for sure. One might have been in school. Either way, my point is, um, we got to talking, and it was so crazy because I had actually heard the story like a couple of weeks before, or not long before anyway. But she was telling me her son had come back and it was really difficult for him, and so things didn't go as they expected. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean. And we were looking at this little thing that played music, and instead of it was kind of crazy because instead of playing just regular Christmas music, it was playing like a church song. I want to say it was like Jesus Loves Me or something, and she was saying that it reminded her of him because he used to sing it. And anyway, I've just thought about her ever since. Little things like that just stick with me. And I know there's a lot that's gone through it, so my heart's with you. And I'm not trying to make nails be sad, but this is just the sad fact of it. And they are, it is Memorial Day. So, on Monday, but I'm doing them today. So, I'm going to go to Plate Maniology M 535. I thought this would be a good plate to bring in. It's actually like a New Year's plate, and I didn't even get to use it for last New Year's, but it's got some pretty things on here I thought we could bring in. Also, I was thinking about waiting until Monday to upload this, but I was like, well, if you guys are busy or something, maybe it's better just to go ahead. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go to this one. I feel like that it looks like a sun with rays, right? And then like the stars above. I thought that would be a good one to bring in. And I'm trying to decide. I was thinking because of that that maybe this would be pretty. Maniology Heart of Gold B187. Of course, I'll have to pick it up and just see for sure, but may change my mind. 'Cause y'all know I like to do that. So do you guys have plans for the weekend or Memorial Day? I guess y'all already know sis ain't got no plans. Not at this time. Actually, I probably don't need that top portion. I really want the bottom portion. Mm, okay. I can already tell that is not gonna be the right color. I don't think it's not gonna show up the way I want. Okay, let's try, after me sitting here for a minute, let's just see if Yuletide Yellow B533 will pick up or not. Because I do kind of want the yellow tone. This one I feel like, I like the color, but I do feel like it's a bit watery. Or not, it don't seem as opaque, but hopefully over this it will be. So I definitely want to concentrate on the sun portion. And I did intentionally go up just so I was on there. I could always color that in yellow if I want to. I haven't decided yet. And I've done this one as well. I really should have waited to do my cleanup. I cleaned up earlier, but that's all right. Also, the reason I'm not using white is because I want the cross to be like a part of the focal point. And also I thought using that color would kind of be in place of Heart of Gold. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply my roses, and I want them on the cross. Okay, I want to go to this one. I think I'll stick with Yuletide Yellow. I've just got to decide if where I want to place it, but I need to look at it because I really want something on this, but I don't know if that one's gonna fit. I don't think it's gonna fit the way I want. So we'll put this one on a different nail. Let me do this one on the pinky. Turning it just because I wanted to get it all to fit on there. Okay, I like the three. So let me just see. I don't know if that middle one's gonna be too big, but let's just try. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to that yellow because again, I only want the cross to be white. Otherwise, the white would be pretty, but it's just not what I'm wanting. I'm gonna get off this middle portion because I need the cross to fit or want it to fit. Oh, it'll fit, guys. Yes. For the most part, yay. Now again, I know the colors aren't perfect altogether, but again, it's about the meaning. Okay, and I like this one as well. Okay, I'm also going to get this group of stars here to put under this. Okay, I think for the thumbnail, I'm going to go to this image. Now I'm applying it to this whole thing because this, again, this color just seems very, I don't know, just not as opaque like I mentioned earlier. I was trying to see if there's anything specific I really want on there, but just get on what we can. You can see that sparkle. Okay, so I was trying to decide if I wanted to add anything else here, but I think it's going to be too much. So I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to apply my Smudge Free Top Coat B382 from Mineology, and I'll be back. Okay, and also I did go ahead and come down with that yellow on that nail, and I've done the same on both hands. So in memory of our fallen men and women, and just want to say much love to their families. Again, I realize the colors aren't perfect together, but it was for the point of what the day means. So thank you so very much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Love you, friends. Bye.